Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. So if you're watching our stream, or just so happen to watch our stream this evening, I'm actually recording for a presentation. So you may hear me do some like action cut sequences where I repeat things again, just to make my video edits in the future. All right. So let's just make sure everything is going well. Let's get that off the screen. All right. Welcome to Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Well, this is Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Alright, so right out the box, we are going to do a warm-up lap. Right now we are having showing cold tires. So when you have cold tires, you definitely want to take it easy as you go around the track. You want to build up heat in the tires, because without heat, you have greatly reduced grip. So you don't want that going around as fast as we're going to be going around. So it looks like we're going around fast, but we just started, so we haven't begun to push. Like I say, right now we're on our out lap. I want you to take notice to the amount of corners that are on this track. We are live at Jeddah. It is in, I believe, Saudi Arabia. It's a very quick track, very tedious with the cornering. As you can see, you have to kind of ride the. All right, let's try that again. All right, for all you viewers out there that are watching, remember I said that we are going to be kind of redoing things until we get it perfect. Let's actually start from the pits. How about that? Hello and welcome to Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Well, this is Premier Virtual Racing Academy. All right, first let me start off by showing you the car. This car was designed by myself. It embodies the city in which I've grown up in, New York City. You can see the borough of Manhattan, blah, 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 blah. I don't like that. I'm not going to say that. Let's just start off with some driving. How about that, right? All right, so right out of the pits, make sure we don't overspeed the pit limiter. All right, some notable things before we get out here on our out lap. I want you to take a note of. Oh no. Let's do this again. Okay, where are we? I literally had everything set up, so of course now when I have. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Well, this is Premier Virtual Racing Academy. All right, we are exiting the pits. I want you to take a look at our tire gauge up here. Our tires are blue, so that means our tires are cold. So prior to doing any fast laps, we have to do what is called an out lap. An out lap gives us the opportunity to warm our tires. It gives us the opportunity to learn the track. It gives us the opportunity to learn our braking points, you know, the point where we are going to apply the brakes for each corner. All right, now keep looking up at the tire gauge up there, as you're going to notice that the tires in the rear, which is the two bottom tires, are going to start to turn green faster than the ones at the top. But they're all going to turn green about midway through the lap, because I'm starting to build up heat when I start cornering. So right now, if I were to do any excess moves, I would spin the car out. That's because there's not enough grip in the tires. So as you see, the tires starting to turn green, and we are able to move a little bit faster than we were initially. All right, so we're almost all green, and we're going to start to give it all we got as we reach the completion of our out lap. We're coming around now for our first lap. All right, so we got good heat in the tires. Hard on the brakes, downshift. We were good entry and exit, and good entry and exit to the second corner. Make sure we don't lose traction. All right, so it takes a great deal of focus in order to make it through corners such as I just did. So right now we're about 291 kilometers. Whoop. Okay. Take two. This is actually pretty fun. I thought I would be struggling through it, but okay. Welcome to Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Wait, let's do that again. Good afternoon. Welcome to Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Well, this is Premier Virtual Racing Academy. All right, and now we're starting our out lap, coming through the pits. Careful not to overspeed the pit lane speed limit. I want you to take notice of our monitor here for our tires. Our tire monitor is showing blue tires, which means there is no heat in the tires yet, and the tires have little to no traction. So we're not going to go so fast, because right now we're on our out lap, and our out lap gives us the ability to learn the track. It gives us the opportunity to learn the track, to find our braking points. Our out lap gives us the opportunity to learn the track, find our braking references, and just get comfortable in the car. So just keep watching out as our tire monitor begins to turn green. And the more it turns green, the more we're going to speed up our lap. So All right, we're coming around now for our first lap. Our tires in the green, meaning we have heat in the tires. Our brakes have heat. Get a nice entry, a nice exit for the first corner. Downshift, just kind of throw the car in, come around. Not where I want to be, but close enough. Come around, make sure we don't lose traction coming around these corners. Get close to the wall as possible. Oh, and I lost it. All right, and we're coming around for our first lap. Our tires are hot and we're ready to go. Smooth entry, smooth exit. So there's a lot of things happening right now that I can't really explain. Ah, come on, man. I gotta get this thing cold, man. It takes me all night to do this thing. I can't say I can't explain it. I gotta be able to explain that. All right, so we're coming out of the pits. We're gonna start our out lap. I want you to pay attention to our tire monitor up there. Right now, our tires are showing 4 blue tires. So 4 blue tires means very cold tires. And cold tires means little to no traction. So driving a 1,000 horsepower car with little to no traction is a very dangerous thing to do. So what we want to do is we want to take our out lap to to heat up our tires and get some heat in the brakes. So what an outlap is used for? An outlap is used for us to learn the track. It's for us to learn our braking references and just get overall comfortable in the car. Our tires are starting to heat up. You can see them turning green. And as our tires heat up, we'll start to pick up a little more speed. Alright, 4 green tires as we end our out lap and come around for our first flying lap. So let's see how we do. Alright, down into turn 1, my first braking reference is about 50 meters after this change in the wall right here. Let's get a smooth entry and a smooth exit. Brake, we'll just throw it in, let the aerodynamics take us around. Oh, come on. This thing's gonna be rough, boy. I wish I could stop doing these outlaps though, because they're getting a little on my nerves. Alright, so as we take our out lap, I want you to take notice to our tire monitor here. Right now it's showing 4 blue tires. 4 blue tires means 4 cold tires. And when you have cold tires that mix with 1,000 horsepower, that's little to no traction. And that we don't want to spin, we don't want to crash the car. So we'll take this out lap to heat our tires up. An out lap is used for racing drivers to learn the track, to find their braking references, and just overall get comfortable with the track. Alright, so you're going to notice our tire gauge start to turn green. Our tires on our tire monitor start to turn green. Alright, we have 4 green tires as we come around for our first flying lap. So down in the turn 1, our first braking reference is going to be about 50 meters after this red wall. So 1, 2. Get a smooth entry, smooth exit out of the corner. Not too hard on the brakes. We're going to make our corner. Easy on the throttle because we have to get near that wall. We don't want to get too far away from the wall. The aerodynamics is taking us around the track. Careful not to overspeed the corners. It's about 303 kilometers. And we are at the final corner of our flying lap. Headed down that main straight into the finish line. Let's see what our time is going to be. I'm calling a 1:37. Not as fast as we want, but we'll try it again. 1:37.5. Uh-oh. Not a lot of traction going. I just did that on purpose. I did that on purpose so we can get to the next part of the video. I didn't really want to exit, but okay. Alright, so while I have the car on track, I would like to show you guys the car. This is Premier Virtual Racing Academy's Formula One car. As you can see, it embodies the city. We have our signature blue with our black gradient into chrome. I designed that specifically to look good at night tracks. You can see our logo, Premier Virtual Racing Academy. So this entire car was designed by me. I was able to get a 3D modeler to make the model of the car. But as for the logos and gradient colors, I designed. All right, let's take a look at the helmet. NA1 at the bottom, NA1. That logo I designed for, it's just a fake company that I made for this helmet. The E logo is for the E train from South Jamaica, Queens, New York. You know about the E train. My number one, my wings, and I wanted to show you the verse. It's a Bible verse up there. Fear not, on the sides of the helmet. So, yes, my driver is me. All right. All right, showing the car, take two. I wanted to take this time to show you the car. This is Premier Virtual Racing Academy's Wait, how am I going to struggle with the name of my own company? Sheesh. While we are on the track, I would like to show you the car. This is Premier Virtual Racing Academy's Formula One car. It's modeled after the Formula One 2022 car for the season. Take notice of the rear wing in the back. All right, let's do that again. This is rough, boy. All right, so while we're sitting on the track, I would like to show you guys the car. This is Premier Virtual Racing Academy's Formula One car. I designed it myself. As you can see, we have the city in the background, our signature blue color, our black gradient and into our chrome gradient. So we did some significant design work on here. I was able to send this over to a 3D modeler who was able to put it on the car for the sim that we're playing today. Thanks for watching.